Even the best digital cameras can make mistakes. Problems like red eye or poor exposure or wrong color balance, these are all problems that you can really quickly fix in photo editing programs such as Photoshop. So here we are back in Bridge, and here we have a photo that has poor color balance. I could double click this and open it up in Photoshop, but actually Photoshop won't do as good of a job on an image that has such poor color balance. I'm going to use a different editing program called Camera Raw. I open up and access Camera Raw from the File menu, and I have the Camera Raw editing dialog box. White balance is right up at the top in the basic setting. There are many other settings. This is a really interesting area where you can enhance your photo. I'm going to go to white balance and choose auto, and it's going to do a very good job of fixing my colors and making them look a lot more natural. Then you can say open image, and it'll open that up into Photoshop with those corrections made. With the file opened in Photoshop, you can apply any additional enhancement. We could crop the image, you could do your auto tone levels, and then go ahead and save as so that you don't lose your original file format. So here we are back in Bridge where we'll open the photo, and we're going to take a look at creating some non-destructive enhancements using Photoshop's adjustment layers. We can get to the adjustment layers from the bottom of the layer panel with this circle that's half black and half white. We can also get to it from the adjustment panel, and we're going to take a look at the curves adjustment, which is this little S icon. The curves adjust colors and contrast, and we can control them by curving the line right here, or we could also just run auto to get a best shot. But a really nice way of adjusting our curves is using this click and drag tool that comes with CS4. And this allows us to click into areas and actually just lift up to lighten them, or click and lift down to darken them. This is a non-destructive editing tool because, as you can see, it creates its own layer. I can simply turn the eyeball off and toggle the visibility and have the original photo. I can also adjust the opacity of this layer if I want to slightly reduce it. It also creates a mask, and I can paint with black on the mask layer, making sure I'm selecting the mask, and that will also eliminate areas of the effect, but only in the painted areas. So adjustment layers are a very powerful way of enhancing your photo in a non-destructive way in Photoshop.